Boop. And now we wait. Alright, looks like the stream is up. So I'm going to post it. And it is posted. We can begin. Fluff, 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 fluff. Alright, we can begin. Oh, I almost forgot. Stream avatars. I forgot to click to actually start it, but it should be there now. Alright, we can go to Live League like we normally do. And we will be queuing Standard and Fog as usual. As soon as I can close that. Alright, that's it. I'm just going to right click close. Check, check. Join queue. Oh, match found right away. That means I don't have to go judge people as I wait. Waiting for opponents, whoever they may be. See all active standard games. Alright, side is streaming. And I definitely did. Could it be Poland? I see Orange Star Commander. It's been a while. A long while. A very long while. But I would definitely enjoy a game against Poland. Let's see. There is one comm tower at the back. I'm thinking either Rachel or Andy. Air does seem a little strong here. Rachel might be the play. And the reason why I'm thinking Rachel instead of Andy is because normal power with comm towers, my copter has a decent chance of one-hit KOing Andy copters. Yeah. Same with the other, with my anti-air onto bomber and all that stuff. So Rachel it is. Ready. Live game started. It is against Poland. It's been so long. We're against Slash. Okay, we're stalling. It is against Poland. It's been so long. Okay, let's actually think. Let's go with our turn 1 captures. And if you... I'm sure most of you probably know Poland by now, but just to show the history of the games between us, we haven't played since September of last year. So that's like 8 months from our last game, which is something. Let's see how... Oh, I typed in the letter P. Why didn't anyone tell me? Every time I press the letter P, and I pressed it when I typed in Poland here. Our last game hasn't been in since September. But yeah, we're against Poland. Oh, and I just realized the background music was muted the entire time. We are moving left. Let's try to capture these properties. These properties seem like the most contestable. This infantry can... Not sure where I want this one to go. This one will go for the airport. This one will probably continue heading... I do want these properties. I feel like these properties should be mine early, but Poland will eventually get it. This base doesn't really have anything else to capture, so I'll build a tank from it, my first tank. Yeah, this infantry is going for these properties. This infantry is going for this property. Actually, maybe this infantry can skip the property and move up, while this one go capture this one for the capture chain. But if I do that, Poland might cancel, interrupt, and ruin my capture chain, so I shouldn't do that. If I play it safer, this infantry can capture this, then move up for this property, while this one can move over the mountain. Or rather, this infantry can go for this city and go over the mountain. And then this infantry will be in the middle to guard the center. That does seem like a plan. Alright, you go down, go for that capture, you go straight to those two properties, you go for the comm tower since you have nothing better to do. Let's capture these properties and support it with a tank. Then I think this infantry heads down for this city because I don't have an infantry to capture it. Then I can double base skip tank if I was really crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Hello, yes, I am playing against Poland. It's been, wait, hang on, I forgot Poland has a... Alright, never mind, my last game with him isn't in September, it was in November of last year. I forgot I played against the number 2, Pol 2 and... Alright, now I have to be really careful about this. Poland gets his comm tower, so he could get the KO over here and then sit on the city. So I should not put my tank next to it. Unless I was space skip tank chaining, but I still don't think it's a good idea. Since I should be the stall CO in this case. So, sitting here, not a good idea. Poland has comm tower, and that is a very high likelihood of a 2-hit KO. Instead, I should just claim the center right now. Like, take control of the forest. Yeah, I should take control of the forest. And Poland can only attack me from road here. I will get my comm tower next turn. I will sit on the silo tile myself, so he can't use it against me if he ever was planning it. I don't think he was. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I want to focus on the top side. Yeah, I think I definitely want to focus on these 3 properties. The question is, will Poland go infantry? Well, maybe not. Well, let's see. Tank, infantry, and then, yeah, infantry cap. Alright, now hear me out. I have my comm tower next turn. That is a 33%, a 1 in 3 chance for 2 infantry to kill this infantry. And if that succeeds, I can strike the tank from a city, which will be pretty huge, all things considered. Yeah, that will be pretty huge, all things considered, since I have a tank to back it up afterwards. Then again, Poland could... I could have... It's also... Do I want to? I think I will. Do I want to? I think I will. It was a 1 in 3 chance. Can't say I didn't try. Let's get a battlecopter of my own. Infantry over here. Let's just start rushing this part. Infantry, 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 and we float the rest. Maybe I'll... Oh, Poland base kept for that B-copter. I mean, admittedly, I could have also went tank, anti-air, and base kept as well. And that will give me 3 tanks against 2, and anti-air against copter. Fluff, oh no, Poland has beaten me more times than I have beaten him. So that's not true. Alright, Poland sends tank here. I think I will take the tank trade. Tank strike, 2 tanks still beat 1 tank, and then I just copter spam. Oh, that's a 1 hit. That's a 1 shot. I mean, I know my infantry was chipped, but still, that's a crazy amount of damage. Well, his infantry certainly won't go finishing off this one, so I can take this shot. Alright, so this tank is away, so I can actually come down and slam this tank. That is something I could do. Alright, and slam that tank, I do. 2 tanks onto 1. I should win, I win that. And then I just prepare to swarm the bottom side. If I want copter on copter trade, I think that might be good for me. Yeah, I can delay this another turn. I'm going to. Then I just copter chain to... So I cover my tanks at the bottom. Let's actually send the infantry left. Infantry left. Triple infantry again. Ooh, that didn't kill. I don't think it would have mattered that much since nothing can sit on it other than a copter who doesn't get firepower bonus. But this city is definitely lost unless I send a copter into it. I think I will instead shift my copter up here and then just copter chain some more. This tank can't really do much because, well, I have copters. And if his copter doesn't force my copter to strike it, then my copters can strike something else. Oh, every time you watch the matchup live, I see. I see. Well, this city is lost, so I might as well let it go. And instead, I will try to make something happen down here. Maybe I go copter tank strike here, then build anti-air. Oh, well, I can't do that anymore since the tank is blocked. Yep, tank is blocked, unfortunately. Alright, I think I just build anti-air in this case. Hang on, wait a minute. If there's some way I can strike the tank, that would be really good for me right now. But I don't see a way. Let's finish capturing these first and foremost. Definitely go for infantry. Do I really want to strike here? I mean, I will win as soon as my power comes online because I can probably one-hit KO the copter. Yeah, let's get some kills. Just focus on kills for now. I don't really want to. He will get to be on the mountain. I know the copter doesn't benefit from it, but the infantry can. And then besides, his copter can just one-hit KO my copter. I'll go for it. I will get an anti-air this turn. Anti-air tank, so I can get 2 vehicles instead of 1 vehicle. Right. His copter can probably one-hit KO my copter, but I get power and I one-hit KO his copter back. And with how much infantry is on the field, I can probably get a few more things as well. Can I move the map up slightly? Yes, here we go. Alright, he's choosing to interrupt. Little did he know, I was not playing the stall. I was playing the aggressive Rachel power. I mean, it's an option. I can. I just need to find a way to shoot this tank and my anti-air is uncontested. That's what I really need to do. I might even... If I can shoot the tank with my power, I will power. Because he has no other tanks, and my anti-air just kills an infantry every turn until a tank shows up. Oh, the repair costs for next turn will be a little rough. But, you know, that's called using my Rachel day-to-day. Oh, my copter doesn't cover that. That's fine. I have several tanks on the way. I'm still waiting on what... Okay. Copter, strike copter. There it is. I don't die, but this infantry can clear it. As a matter of fact, this tank does have 2 Rachel Powers hits on it. That means my anti-air could be uncontested if I roll high. I mean, this airport would be a little threatened, but he also doesn't have anti-air. And this helicopter would go down, so I just need to build a copter and then the city is a little safer. I do have an airport, I mean, to defend that city. Alright, he builds double tank. Alright, then I just copter spam. Yeah. Actually, would power even be good? Let me just do the moves that don't require power first. I do have 3 tanks. Let me take a look. If I activate power, it's a decent chance to get the kill, especially since I chipped it with the 1 HP. So this has 93 HP really. I think that does actually kill. Yeah, that's power. That's a kill. Let's strike the copter. Alright, 7-7. Acceptable. Let's strike from this direction, strike from this direction. Just using my power. We'll build another copter to defend that city. Why not? Let's just take an infantry while we're here. Alright. It does mean we are double base kipping, but that's fine. I mean, Poland would... He probably didn't interrupt this because he thought he will get it anyway, but I will definitely try to prevent it. My copter wins because my power is active. And this city, even if his tank sits on it to shoot at my tank, I do have... Well, I think my copter will need to be sent against this infantry instead. But we'll have to see. As of this point, I am currently winning in the air war. So unless he built an anti-air, I can spam copters every turn. And I probably will win the air war. Alright, I will take a shot at this and maybe I can start... Well, I'll take this shot over here, start capping this, clear this infantry probably. But my 6 HP copter is at the perfect health to like take out his other low HP copters. Maybe his 3 HP will clear here and then tank sit on city. Yeah, tank sits on city, but I can, unless he uses his super, I can still strike this with my tank and come out on top. And this tank does not have the movements, even with the lash scop, to make it to the city for next turn. So I can definitely take the shot over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all of these infantry are covered by the Lash Scop tank. Yeah, by the Lash Scop tank. So I don't think I can kill any infantry with the anti-air, at least not down here. If I clear this tile... Well, I'll have to clear it from this direction. Then I can move my anti-air all the way up there, and it wouldn't be covered by... As a matter of fact, I can probably just anti-air that 3 HP copter, just to get rid of it. Yeah. No, I'll kill the infantry instead. I think the infantry is more annoying for me to deal with. Yeah, let's cancel capture, and then this capture will go through. There's too many units defending this city. I might have to pull back. This was a kill, so I should have got... Let's see. Lash Super is coming next turn. I can... If I sit my tank here and just take a shot at this infantry, I think that forces a Lash Super to save the city. Yeah, I captured and join. I think it forces a Lash Super. I lose one tank, but I think that's worth it's worth losing one tank for the Lash Super. Let's get a second copter, more infantry, just get lots of unit count. Lots and lots of unit count. If it forces a Lash Super, I think I will accept it. Yeah. Capture, join. Capture, and then I just block here. Another infantry go down. I will protect my only healthy infantry nearby to capture this city, or possibly to recapture this city. Alright, here comes the Lash Scop. There it is. Tanks will probably 2-hit KO this tank, but then I should just try to win at the top. This city will probably fall, but I can recapture it very quickly because it's so close to my base. Yep, and the city is saved, as it normally would have been. Unfortunately, I can't really counterattack this turn. Ooh yeah, that Lash Scop. The city falls, but I will just recapture it next turn. I just need to make sure my infantry remains healthy. So, make sure none of these three can shoot at the infantry, and this copter doesn't shoot at the infantry, then I can quickly recapture. The air units, I can probably still attack the air units. This copter could one-shot any of my copters. I'll just have to keep my anti-air safe. That's all. Just out of curiosity, is it even possible to save? I suppose it is. If I go copter, tank, copter, I do save the city. My laptop's running out of power, gotta plug it in. Plugging in my laptop. Alright, it's my turn. I mean, I guess I can save it. But do I want to? I think I do, actually. If I have a... If I have something sitting on the city, he can't clear it. So if I anti-air here, or rather... How much does a tank do against 7 HP Lash? How much does an anti-air do against that? I can actually save the city, and I think I will. Let's go for these clears. Whatever reduces his infantry count will be very helpful for me in the long run. Nah, hang on. My copter can actually, from base, reinforce this mountain. Copter, anti-air. No, my infantry doesn't reach here. But I do have 2 copters. If I do 2 copters plus anti-air this, and then I put a tank sit on it to cover my anti-air, I think that will be fine since I can just build more copter. Let's have anti-air move in. Copter clear. Copter clear this. Build another copter. This tank repair costs, well, it's biting me right now, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. Maybe I shouldn't have sat next to a city. Too late. I mean, I don't think it will be that hard to take this city back since it's within airport range. But it's still something I don't want to lose just because I am... Well, my unit count isn't bad right now. But... I also don't want to be in a constant brawl, especially since after my first power, I like going into my super. Alright, let's see. How will you wall this from my anti-air? Or maybe you won't. Maybe he's just trading copter for copter, although my well, he might also get an anti-air from it. But it's so close to my copter range, I think it's fine. Alright, so if I were to... I mean, I can still anti-air this and then copter strike from below. And then if he wants to first strike my copter, then we're trading... What? We're trading copters while I have an anti-air. Alright, I have 2 copters here. One copter can interrupt, the other copter can strike the tank, anti-air clears copter. And then I just spam more copters because I should be winning the copter fight. And he built anti-air, of course he would. It only makes sense if he's fighting so close to my airport. I mean, it does make sense for him to do so. I mean, I could also go in and strike a tank. this copter doesn't reinforce it from base. And my copter here does cover it if I clear the stuff in between. This tank can't reach into this forest, so I can strike from this direction. Infantry cover my capture from this side. And I could strike with both my copters saying, hey, I have several copters in the region. So I can just like knock out these tanks and this anti-air doesn't cover them. I will send one infantry. Oh wait, I forgot to. You know what? It's fine. I'll just send this infantry up to retake it. I also do have a decent amount of infantry at the bottom side. I could try to pull something over here. Let's get one anti-air at the bottom. I think I am winning enough on the top side. I can spend one turn without reinforcing the top with vehicles. Yeah, a scop will be coming in. I should try to kill as much infantry as I can. Alright, sending the tank in here. I think I would just kill this with my regular tank strike, and then scop whatever else is alive. I'm down in income, but I am hoping to start taking this property with the anti-air push on the bottom. Alternatively, I can also just scop. My copter can still... Yeah, my copter can still get the kill here. I think... Okay, there's 3 infantry here, along with the tanks. So if I pull out of this area, the infantry missile might hit. Alright, I should send my copter to kill off this copter, and the infantry missile will probably hit over here. And this entire army here might be disabled. I have preemptively built an anti-air, so this copter cannot swing right. I am majorly behind in income, but I do have a power. Map planner moments? Probably. This isn't a good situation for me. Admittedly, I definitely should have shot at this infantry instead of go down and shoot at the tanks. Because if I saved the city, I would have the city, and also if he wanted to push in, he would be balling himself up at the top. By attacking down here, I kind of allowed him to separate his forces a little, while still allowing him to attack into me. But this is definitely a move plannery moment right now. He could create a ball with these infantry at the bottom, but that would give me a little bit of breathing room to try to capture the properties down here. There's the ball being made. That does allow me to sit on both of these high terrain properties, so that is a plus. He can definitely still interrupt it, but it is a plus that I get the high terrain and plenty of infantry moving in. This infantry should go up to try to capture here. I might even build a transport copter just to make it easier to recapture. This infantry will sit on the HQ to heal up to also threaten capture. He could use. I mean, he can also still strike with his copter. My anti-air doesn't actually cover it in time. So maybe this infantry will threaten HQ while this infantry go onto this city, and then I will try to capture both at the same time. He can definitely stop it, but that means he will be diverting some units down here. And maybe I will pull something like over on this city or this city in response. But unit count wise, I think I'm doing quite okay. He hasn't bought anything yet. But it's also near the end of his turn after, and we're in the middle of a brawl. One, two, three, four, five, six. His anti-air could... Unless I can find a way to break through this area and then have my tank cover for my copter. But then if my tank covers it, he could just power and clear it anyway, so there's no point. Well, let's do some obvious hits are obvious first. I might even redirect the unit value power to be over here instead. Like if I just kill the tank. Oh no, not the air code, no. If I kill these two tanks... Suppose I kill these two tanks, the unit value power would be over here. But what if, instead of using my power, what if I just don't? What if I just don't use my power? Anti-air moving in. What if I just don't? Then he can stop this capture, which I really don't want him to stop. Because I'm thinking about what I gain for my super, and I don't think I gain a lot, really. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't think I gain a lot from my super. I have to stay out of range of that. Let's see, what can he do next turn? Next turn, he can go Copter Tank Strike at this location. I think I have to use my power this turn. Do I have to use my power this turn? I don't think I do. I really don't think I do. Anti-air. I don't like the fact that he can interrupt this capture completely. Alright, I'll have my 3 HP copter over here, join it with my 1 HP, so the only thing that can clear it is the 9 HP copter. And he can, well, his copter can still strike from the mountain, and an infantry clear. Do I need to power? I only have 2 tanks. The value missile will probably hit over here. No, I don't think I will power. Let's get a tank over here, another tank over here. I think I will power, but I'm just going to go switch to full stall mode. Yeah, I think I have to power. And then we're just going to switch to stall. Yeah, many choices. Alright, that does mean he can go and well, no, I used my power, so he would need to be on the mountain to clear this, I believe. I think he has to use his normal power if he wants to prevent this capture. But like, he's way ahead in income, I don't think he will use his power just for that. Even with the SCOP defense, still takes 1 damage. I think it is a guaranteed. So like 3 over here, 10 over here, yeah, that's guaranteed. I know 2 HP is impossible to interrupt on its own, but 3, yeah. While eating endless fries. But fries? You mean that would be sweet? What? No, it would be... fries aren't supposed to be sweet. You're supposed to put salt on them. What is this sweet you speak of? Yeah, many choices. Many choices. I decided to use it because I don't want to get overcharged. If I don't use it, he will definitely go in to overcharge me. But now that these two tanks are injured, he might be less willing to strike my tank. You can be sweet while being salty, yeah, I suppose. Alright, this is a part where I suddenly dive his HQ. Or not, maybe I'll just go anti-air this, then then tank moves down and covers it. My copter can probably take on this copter, and then I have a bunch of tanks nearby. And I'll try to win the tank war against the now weakened tank army here. This infantry will definitely just, like... I'm gonna wait for more infantry before making a push because I don't have the infantry nearby at the moment. But I do get this city, so that's good for me. I could go copter, tank, win the copter fight. If I put a tank here, I just don't want him to use the power to strike my anti-air. I kind of need the anti-air too if I'm this close to his airport. Alright, copter infantry clears this. My tank can go on the silo and strike this tank. I am inviting an attack back, but that's fine. Because this tank has a lot of jobs right now. Defend the tank over here. Defend strike my anti-air on the next turn. So this tank can only respond to one of them. Alternatively, I could send this tank to clear this tile, and then maybe I can strike the anti-air directly. Infantry, go! I don't know what the HP chip of that is. I think I should just strike the tank and win the tank fight down here. If I do let the tank strike my anti-air, and I just build a second anti-air, how would that play out? Because I know the two copters can just clear the tank. So I think it's better I just fight outside of copter range this turn. Capture. You go here, cover the tank. And I can build an anti-air over here and one turn cover this. A scop would strike my anti-air, but I think I get the city. If I just cover this. Infantry, infantry, infantry. Yeah. I think I get this city back. I can counter-strike that. Yeah. So this tank is a little overloaded. It wants to strike my anti-air so his copters can be relatively uncontested at the bottom. But it also wants to help the tank fight up here with like a juicy city tank strike over here. What will it do? What will it do? Because I'm definitely getting rid of this anti-air and I can start building copters again. And once I get my copters up again... Alright, sacks this tank, super. Super and... well, I mean, both of these still seem very ideal for a super strike. I would think he's going for the anti-air. Ooh, that's a kill. That's also a kill. That shouldn't be a kill. Really? I mean, I guess he just really wanted to get rid of the anti-air. But with no more tanks at the top, I think I just try to kill... I know it's a super turn, but I think I just try to kill the infantry and the anti-air at the top side. So like, anti-air... maybe not anti... Well, my tank can definitely go... I mean, it's Lash Super, but the HP is so low that this Lash doesn't really have a lot of terrain defense. So I can probably still get this kill here. I'm considering whether or not to shoot this tank, and I don't think I should. I think I just focus on the top and kill off all the infantry and the anti-air. Maybe take this infantry trade. My infantry starts running forward for these two properties. And I take a shot at the anti-air. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. This infantry can definitely injure the one that walks over the mountain. But like the other one will start going up here. So let's do that. First things first. Obvious attack is obvious. If I do this attack, I need to build a copter, otherwise his tank just sits on the city. And it doesn't even guarantee the kill of that 7 HP, which is very sad. So I think I will kill the 5 HP instead. Yeah, kill the 5 HP. Get rid of this anti-air. Start running forward for these properties over here. Save this property. Get this property. Alright, he has to send at least one copter down. Also go for his HQ at the same time. This is very appropriate music for what's about to, for the next few turns. I think infantry... As long as I block the tank from it, the anti-air here should be fine. This tank is... Build a copter here. Yeah, put anti-air here. Now this tank cannot strike my anti-air. Then I guess I built tank, infantry. I am sacrificing my infantry at the bottom for time. Times to recapture the properties at the top. Right, one copter went in. This infantry will go for the HQ. I am sacking him to buy time. You know what would be funny? If I use my power and then sat on the HQ. Because then my counterattack would have my luck damage. And I can probably luck some copters down. I could instead also just kill off the tank here, then send my anti-air down, and just... Well, no, he has another tank over here, so the anti-air would just be chased. Because in theory, I could just spam copters to beat his copter, then my anti-air just starts wreaking havoc at the bottom. It does look like I can take these two properties if I force this tank to engage, so I think I will be attacking in here. Maybe even using my power. This might be a normal power turn. He will have to set... If I join cap this with a normal power, a funny thing actually happens. He has to send a copter to strike and my counterattack will luck roll it. That would be very funny. If he wants to save the city, that is. Then I just build anti-air here next turn. But I think I can win these two properties. I just... infantry. I gotta kill this one so he can't shoot at me from the mountain. I luck roll this copter and hopefully high roll a kill. Well, I am definitely going for this. Go for the rolls that I know. I'll go for what I don't need my luck for. And I think the rest of the attacks will matter with luck, so I think now I use my luck. So this attack matters. This attack matters. Let's try to reduce his HP enough. Reduce it to 2. Oh, reduce this to 1. Oh, that is actually very nice. So now this 1 HP, even with Lash Mountain firepower, it will not interrupt this infantry. So he either sends a tank to interrupt this, but I'm getting this city. I'll send this back. Capture. I will actually join cap this, so he has to send a copter, and the copter will be hit by the retaliation. I think I will keep this alive to heal. I mean, it looks like he's copter spamming right now. Let's tank here. He does have 3 copters. I think I will get another anti-air at the bottom. Infantry. So things might be turning around for me in terms of income, because it's looking very likely I will win these 2 properties. He could send in a tank up here, he could. But things are otherwise looking up so much better than it did. Look at that, luck damage him! Ah, luck damage. Now my copters without any luck damage can probably one-hit KO these infantry. Yeah, I know I'm close to the scop, but what will the scop get me compared to a power right now? A power right now evens up the income minimum. Ah, look at that. Look at that tank strike. You love to see it. You love to see this. Well, I mean, I'm sure Poland doesn't love it, but I do. And I have just evened up the income. Come to think of it, if I didn't build these 2, if I built a copter instead, I think I would actually send both the copters. No, never mind, he has another tank. But I get this property, that's all that matters. This doesn't really matter all that much. I will continue capping it to force a vehicle to continue shooting at it, because none of the infantry are nearby. Alright, my copter is still a threat and I killed their copter. Is that a dog barking in the background of that song? One, two, three, four. Alright, well, copter goes here seems obvious. Like, there's nothing better for my copter to do. Finish capping this property. I do actually want to heal these tanks. I have plenty of anti-air here. This anti-air will heal to 7 next turn, which means this copter can't really come up because my anti-air can just take a shot at it. Which means I can probably get away with doing something like this. And it will all be covered. Oh, I can't really do that though. As much as I want to, I can't. So instead, I'll just send you back to heal up. Right, anti-air here kind of covers quite a bit of stuff. Let's keep our pressure going. keep up the pressure on the bottom. I might send this guy back to the HQ to heal and then build a copter to cover it. Then triple infantry. And turn. Wait. I mean, this infantry's dead anyway, so I might as well get this kill. Let's reset the playlist. Yep. And turn. We have evened up the income, and I'm still behind in unit value, but I think that's fine. Yep, music, come back. I've been fighting behind in income for like the whole oh, I see. I mean, I'm sure if he goes for my tank, I can still tank it and then I can still copter strike it and then wall it off. Maybe copter anti-air kill it. So I don't think he will go for my tank here. I think he will go for the anti-air. That makes more logical sense. But yeah, his anti-air moves up, so his tank actually cannot go for my anti-air, which is very nice, because I can send the anti-air down. And I might still go copter tank to kill this tank. And then my tank would win against the anti-air. Ow! Lash day today. Lots of tanks because I have 3 anti-airs. Copter strike. I think I will go for this copter strike. Oh, and I can even wall it off. Lash has normal power, so he could... Poland could... well, if I join the infantry, I will have a 10 HP infantry. But can a infantry on a city with Lash power kill my full HP infantry on a plane? And I don't see anything else that can kill it, that can attack it other than the anti-air. So I think I will join here. I'm going to clear this. Maybe I can start capping this. You tank, go strike. And you strike that. And Copter takes the... actually no, this tank can't actually reach this tile, so I think I'm good here. So the tank actually doesn't have the movement to reach here, even with the power. And I think I just back off here. Let's see, where can this tank reach? Tank can reach all the way to this diagonal of the city, so if I just stand slightly behind it... while still covering all the important bits. I do need another tank up here. A 6 HP tank probably still won't win against the anti-air. Alright, let's tank. Let's send the anti-air start running down. We are really going to pressure this area. And turn. Alright, so the infantry are over here. If I kill the infantry, I can send it in. I could send this infantry onto this corner to, well, onto the bottom side to go for the HQ. The tanks will take. The tank didn't go down. It went up. Alright, anti-air didn't shoot at my tank from the forest, so I'm quite happy about that. I will just pull the tank back onto the HQ. I think tank will go up here instead of down. I feel like Poland is eyeing these two cities, so going up seems to be the right play. Oh, right, my anti-air doesn't cover that. Well, I still have two other anti-airs. And a copter of my own that can just swing down there. One, two, three, four, five, six, and my copter can reach further than that. Alright. Let's see. Well, taking the forest tile definitely isn't that bad of an idea. Mine. You sit on the HQ. I think I will attack this copter instead. Or maybe I just use my normal power again and kill the copters with luck. I think I will actually kill the copters with luck damage. No, but if I put my anti-air really close together, then no matter which direction he strikes it from, he will be in the super ball. I think I will strike it this direction. Yeah, I will hold my super. We're going to shift back to the top. Let's see, this copter cannot reach this infantry, so I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think this is a free hit. For the most part, yeah. Take the shot over here. Looks like a Lash Scop is incoming. I think I would just sit here for now. Yeah. Maybe build another tank. And then he comes in, kills this anti-air at least, maybe kills this anti-air. But if he kills the other anti-air, I will probably get super off of him. And which means if he's sending vehicles to kill my anti-airs over here, then my super will just hit him right there. Yeah. Alright, Rachel Scott is a decent counterpunch here. Yeah, that's why I decided not to power and kill the copter. Because if he kills my anti-air, I just get super. And by killing the 2 top copters, I'm able to get this infantry kill for free. Which means it's far less likely for Poland to be able to retake this city. We might even draw at day limit. But I do have more unit count. Which might be... Alright, he's going in. Unfortunately my tank doesn't cover it. This is something, if I was Lash, I would be able to strike it, but I also have my normal power and 4 infantry nearby, and this is on a road. Come to think of it, he can only strike my anti-air from a road, with his tanks anyway. So all of these tanks are on a road now, and they're all within a single super ball of like a missile strike. So the missile will definitely strike here. Then my healing tanks, and keep in mind he is still on a road, my healing tanks will be able to strike back. Even my copter can also strike back. I might get a T-copter just for this infantry, because it doesn't look like he has anything left up there. Yeah, this is why I... Oh, do you remember my Drake against Rachel game like 2 streams back? Where I was like, I have a really great super turn for Drake. And then I do global damage and I attack into it and I'm like, wait a minute. Why is my troops attacking and I'm making a ball for myself? That is a horrible thing. I continue attacking and I realize, wait, if I send my tank in here to clear that, I can send my tank in here to clear the next unit, but I just created a perfect ball for all 3 missiles to land, and I'm like, well, not all 3, I do have an infantry ball on the side, but like, it could have been much worse, much worse if I didn't stop myself from attacking in deeper. But fortunately, I'm the Rachel, and I'm not the not Rachel. But I'm still surprised the tank didn't go down here. And instead, I mean, it does cover the center more, but that's just where the super's going to land. Even with Rachel's, even with Lash Scop, no, I'm not going to hit the anti-air. Not while this tank is covering it. Well, has the potential to cover it. It might be worth it if I want to go copter spam. But I think I prefer anti-air spam because I don't really need more tanks to win the tank war. I think I have the tank war in the bag. Also, my anti-air was moved here to cover this copter, which is his copter could strike. Well, I guess I also have a copter of my own, but let the anti-air do its job. It really doesn't have much else. Looks like the infantry ball might be here. It's the... well, unless he builds infantry from these bases. So, I guess the infantry ball will be at the back. If the infantry ball was here, that would be amazing. Because I can actually anti-air and clear. Yes, anti-air gets a treat. Oh, maybe not this turn. Because he didn't actually go for the copter. Looks like my copter could get a hit without this anti-air getting involved. This copter doesn't cover the top two, the front two. And I don't even have my super. Give me one moment. I think I will have to sack this anti-air for some charge. Hang on. I need 10,000 actually. Well, free hit is a free hit. Do I want to agree to a draw? No, I think I can win the city up here. So, free hit is free hit, I'll take that. I don't really care about this 4 HP copter anymore if I'm being honest. So I can take this hit, which is also very nice. Anti-air could get a treat, but I don't have that many anti-air here anymore. I can definitely take this hit. Now, let's see, where does the super land now? Rachel Scop. Show missile. Oh, unit count's hitting here. And weakening the copters. Oh, it also weakens this tank. That does seem nice, actually. Yeah, I'll use the super now. Let's finish off this tank. I do want to keep control of the forests, as long as I have the forest on my side. Then we good. I will accept the draw when I believe I am no longer in a position to continue fighting Poland. To capture a city. Alright, but just letting him know, I will accept draw if I am in a Keep in mind I typed the letter P so you can't see what I'm typing right now, but I'm still typing. If I am in a position that can no longer get a city. If... So we fight. And it looks like I might be able to take these forest tiles for myself once again. Yeah, it looks like I can take both of these forest tiles for myself, which is very nice. I will drop my infantry up here. And I got a doorbell, be right back. Fluffy has returned. What day is it? Day 22. Alright, definitely healing my anti-air. I should get another copter. These copters look like they're beelining to the top. Probably to stop this capture. So this copter clears this tank. I get my tanks on the forests. Alright, I can take a little bit of the counter attack because I can heal it back up. I am Rachel. Let's see what the message sent to me was. Alright, I still got 4 minutes. I can think. I could kill the copter and make it more likely I can win the cities up there. In fact, I think I will kill the copter. You go up. I need someone to defend this city still. Right. Infantry, infantry, infantry. Now, I have 2 tanks up here. I have infantry that are ready to capture. I'm just going to refresh the page. He could still wall break the forests. I mean, there are 2 tile. He has copter that can strike from the mountain, and he has. Well, I mean, he has a death ball in the middle, and I have the anti-death ball strat of splitting up attacking the flanks. He could injure he could injure these 2 infantry with these 2 injured infantry, and then injure this infantry with his healthy one. That would delay the captures just a bit. I still have this 3 HP copter, which will continue putting in work. Alright, he shot at this infantry but didn't go for this capture, which I am quite happy about. Instead, he shot at the infantry on the city. I am expecting this tank to go down here, because otherwise I just start threatening way too much. Like, I would start threatening this city, this city, this city. It's just a triple threat. Yeah, this is not Legend of Korra, don't use that name. In fact, I could start capping this, infantry battlecopter block, and then have my tank and copter ready for a counterattack. Yeah, copter on the road, 1 HP over here, and then tank over here. Oh, he's just targeting infantry here, but I don't think he can stop all the captures up here. I am Rachel, so this still heals to full. Anti-air can get rid of the 7 HP. Then I guess I just have to make sure I don't give Lash Cop to go up here. Or maybe Lash just builds a copter to force my anti-air to do something and not support the capture down here. Alright, so my goal is... Alright, no, I might win this city too. That would be pretty big. Capture, T-copter. Oh, he has copter here. That's fine. We're day 23. You capture. Hang on. I'm just curious. Can his 4 HP kill my 4 HP if I am on a city? It's possible if this 4 HP is a low 4. So, alright, don't give him cop. So I'm actually just going to back off up here. Build another copter to keep the copter chain. And just copter tanks supporting everything I want to be supported. Let's build a tank, and then we're going to base skip. I think I will base skip at the top. This infantry will move back and be delegated to protecting cities. And turn. The anti-death ball strat. If your opponent is death balling, you just strike at the sides where he doesn't have enough units to stop you. Ooh! Ooh! Alright, it's over. He can't interrupt this, he can't interrupt that. I mean, I guess he can sack for power to interrupt this city. But there's no way he can interrupt that. It's over. GG. I win! We win! GG. The anti-death ball worked. If your opponent is death falling, the anti-death ball strat is to strike on the flanks. And hopefully make sure one thing I should mention about the anti-death ball, it only works if you don't collapse in the center. Otherwise the death ball will just shift to one side and overrun you. But because I didn't collapse in the center, I can still fight back. His death ball can't exactly extend to either side. But yes. No, well, it's pole 2 end. So, well, yes, but actually no. Alright, next game, I guess. Yeah, next game. Live League. Just let me refresh this one more time. He hasn't typed anything out. Join queue. I think that means that in all our live league games from both against Poland and Pole 2 end, I guess now we finally have an even on live league, on the site live league, not the Discord live league. He definitely beaten me more times than I beaten him there. But for the site live league, we are officially even. I think it's 8 games to 8 games now. Oh, Orange Star Commander, that's right. Let's see. I'm still matching. Orange Star Commander. Enter. I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Is there a space or how do I spell Orange Star Commander? Search users. I'm still searching the entire time, so it's not like I'm losing time on this. Let me just try. No. It has spaces. Okay, so Orange Star. Well, we will know as I don't. Is this the one? It's the only Orange Star Commander I see with spaces. Alright, in that case, I just have to put his name in quotes. Oh. Alright, never mind. We are not even. He has me 9 to 8. So we're still not even. Alright, have fun, Pennsylvanian. One more game for an even record, yes. But I would like to argue that the more recent games should be weighed more because that is blah 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 somewhat make up some other third excuse so I look better than I actually am. The only question I have is, if I can contest Poland on maps like these, why can't I do the same with Aegis? Why is it that Aegis can just overrun me? Then again, maybe it's because I pick Hawk in a Von Bolt map. And Von Bolt kinda just bullies Hawk. That could be the reason. Ah well, I'll think about it some other time. Alright, let's go judge other people while I wait. Let's see, any names that you guys see that are interesting? I don't really like watching outer mirrors, so I'm gonna pick Andy and Lash. Ooh, mechs. Wait, is this the same map we... It is. Well, I mean, I think we know who's winning this one. Lash got both the corners. Alright, let's see how it happened. Wait, okay. Personally, if I was player 1, I would send the infantry down here instead. Wait, would I? I think I would. And the reason for that being is... No, actually no, this infantry first is actually good, because this infantry can go here. I see. So instead of heading right for this city, he went down for the airport, and this infantry went for the comm tower. I think I would prefer this infantry go for the airport because, well, this base kind of has these two cities covered already, which means this infantry doesn't really have anything to capture other than the comm tower. But that's just my opinion. Wait. Well, I suppose he didn't lose the infantry like me when I was against Lash. So I guess this capture order is at... yeah. He captured it early enough to... Or maybe that's just a player 1 thing, since I'm pretty sure I also sent my first infantry here, and it was killed after I captured the city. Oh well. Copter on copter. Ooh! This is why I don't like copter on copter. You will see me... Like, the only reason why I was fine with it in the last game is because I am Rachel. And Rachel has a normal power that gives you a pretty decent odds of getting one hit KO with copters. And if you don't, you can luck roll it with a second unit. But this... I mean, I know he's Andy. He'll just... Actually, he doesn't even get to heal it up because it doesn't matter if it gets healed up. Huh. You know, I considered going Andy or Rachel if you remember me hearing talk before the game. I'm kind of glad I didn't pick Andy. I think that my luck damage definitely played a significant role in the previous game that Andy healing would not have gotten me. And I didn't really need to heal because my Rachel healing allowed me to come back to the front lines quickly. Alright, I guess I'm picking Rachel next time in... I guess I'm a Rachel main in tier 3 now. Or Drake. Depends. But I'm liking Rachel more and more. Alright, let's see. Annie doesn't use Scott because there's nothing valuable to use it on. I mean, it's a little too late, but I think I would have liked some Andy medium tanks. Or bombers. No, actually, maybe bombers are not that good. This is Lash. Lash gets extra firepower. And that might just be enough to one-hit KO Andy bombers. Still, well, Lash can definitely clear these two. Tank guarantees kill over here. Sure, there's a mech, but do you really care about getting a mech shot? You could just anti-air the mech and then have the 8 HP tank strike the next mech, and then the mech is completely gone. Well, not completely, but I'm exaggerating, but it is effectively gone. Like, this mech just dies, this mech is gone. There is no tanks, so your anti-air that shot the first mech is uncontested. Alright, we got a game. Waiting for opponent. Tier 2 standard. Go with the flow. Close, close. There's 3 bases. 1 comm tower in the back, 1 comm tower in the center, so it's a 4 comm tower map. Looks like we could do some artillery shenanigans in the center if I really wanted to. And the terrain looks really rough for tanks to move around in there. So the airports would be strong, but it's all the way at the corner. Still, air is pretty strong if you can find time to squeeze them out. Alright, so there's some artillery shenanigans possible. 19k income split. I am rather scared of Actually, do I even need to be scared of Kindle? We're going Eagle. We're going Eagle. Actually, no, I think I will lose the core. No, yeah, he will get this. I think I just have to like cover this area with artillery, and then I can stall it probably. But then Olaf might beat me here. But what are the odds that my opponent picks Olaf? That can't possibly happen, right? Right? I mean, Kindle is Kindle. I'm expecting a Kindle here. But match is going to start in 9 seconds if my opponent does not take a CO. Oh, match started. Eagle into Sammy. Well, I guess that counters my artillery locks because Sammy can capture with Victory March. Alright, we are going into Mega Stall territory. We are going into Mega Stall. Everything stall. I do want the center. I feel like if I don't get the center early, Sammy is just going to perpetually deny it from me. But if I can get an artillery over here, maybe I can. I'm not going to be able to lock it because it's Sammy, and Sammy's going to do Sammy things. Maybe Sammy will artillery lock me. We'll see. We'll see. But one thing is for certain, and nothing is more certain. That the music has ended. I have to restart it. Close this. Close this. Fresh. Alright. Move the map a little bit lower. And close the window curtains because it's starting to get in my eye. Alright, this infantry can go up. You captured. I'll send you left. Alright, Sammy could get the first tank this turn. I'm surprised there was no recon. Like, I thought for sure a recon would be like rolling down here to deny me the center. Because as Sammy, you want infantry fights. And the longer you can stay in the infantry game, the better. Which means you have to deny income. Because denying income means no money for your opponent. And no money for your opponent means they don't build tanks. And they don't build tanks mean you get to fight your infantry fights to your heart's content. Let's see. I think this infantry goes for comm tower, this infantry goes up here, this infantry goes for the capture chain. Yeah, you go for comm tower. I feel like if I don't send you to the comm tower, I will probably never get it. which means this infantry can go for the back cap. It reaches the city on the same turn, so I might as well pretend to go for Comm Tower, make Sammy capture Comm Tower, and then psych! I was never after the Comm Tower the whole time! Alright, let's build... Sammy didn't build a tank, so I'm allowed to build a tank anywhere I want, and I want the tank on my base that is least needing infantry right now. And I think I will play around my airports because Sammy anti-airs are a little bit weak, just a tad bit weak, and Eagle Copters are a little bit chunky to really be stopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not stopping the capture, but I could get a shot over here. But what would it get me? Come to think of it, if I don't go for the Comm Tower right now, I think Sammy can easily deny it. She can just go down here. So I think I actually have to go for the Comm Tower right now. This is a not so nice situation, but it's fine. After getting the Comm Tower, I could move left and go for that city. So let's get the Comm Tower while we still can. Looks like Sammy just allowed me to take this city. How nice of her. Guess this infantry can go for the back cap over here. I do want an artillery to bust open this. I feel like I have the first tank out. So one artillery is going to be fine. I got the first tank out anyway. I highly doubt. I just need the tank to sit on my HQ and be happy. Alright, infantry will go here, infantry capture, infantry will go up. We will prepare to intercept this city. Ooh, a cancel capture to go for the airport sooner. Interesting. Alright, also built an artillery. Okay. Alright, I just need tank to sit on HQ and that's about it. Or maybe head left. So that I can play around my airport. Playing around the airport side does seem nice. In fact, I might even sit on the city before Sammy can really... My HQ is a little vulnerable, but that's fine. Let's have infantry sit over here. Let's build another tank here. Infantry on the mountain. I considered sitting on this silo, but it feels too provocative, and I don't want Sammy to just like bop my infantry. No booping the penguin's nose. Eagle versus Sammy. Yeah, I think it will be pretty interesting. I just have to not get HQ capped, and we can have a game. Alright, Artie fires, infantry moves, Artie fires, infantry moves, Artie fires, infantry just in time to capture. Alright, that was definitely intentional, guys. I timed it perfectly, intentionally. It was my timing that was just so good, and it was not a complete accident. I say it is not a complete accident. It happened. I was just that good at timing my artilleries. That's all. It's all skill. Yes, yes. If Sammy first strikes me, how would it go if we are both on 3-star terrain? Sammy would be winning. She would. But it also means the tank isn't interrupting the city, so I'm actually fine with that. Plus, I am denying the city for at least another turn. Or 2. Maybe 2. And then I can just build up my copter to delay it even further. I have 2 tanks, infantry next turn. Maybe I should go tank, infantry, anti-air. There's no tanks on the right side at the moment. Let's just completely use overwhelming numbers. Sammy sent the infantry back, so she only has 3 here, but I sent all my infantry forward. This infantry is actually from this base, that's how I'm able to get 5 infantry here compared to 3. Alright, let's have this infantry move. I think I'll move it up and to the left. I feel like I have an infantry shortage here. You can stay at the comm tower. I think I want you... Actually, I want you here. I want you in position to counterattack whoever attacks my capping infantry. If this decides to cancel for whatever reason. Anti-air. Tank. Infantry. We're just going to try to minimize stalling and secure our minimize engagements while securing the property. I have an anti-air here, and I have a tank nearby. So I think I can do some stuff over here. I really don't think Sammy will try to go for these captures. Let's see, capture this. This shoots. Pop. Then I can move this over, and I capture both of these very quickly. Ooh, anti-air from this base instead of this base. Now that's actually puzzling. I'm not sure why she would do that. Why would Sammy build it over here and not at the base closest to the airport? Alright, I see what's going on here. Sammy wants capping and an RT lock protect cap. I see what's going on here. So I should sit on this to delay it for at least 1 turn, and then I might just give it up afterwards. That's Sammy low road for that. Well, copter incoming. I see what's happening here. I know exactly what's happening here. Capture. Let's have an anti-air here. Capture. Infantry gets to shoot. Yay! I will sit on this for 1 turn, and I will probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will probably be forced back. Ah, I think I have to go. Well, looks like I'll have to end the stream and continue this on my phone. Oh, I just blocked my own tank from... Alright, so after I end my turn, I will end the stream, and it looks like I have to go somewhere. Infantry, infantry, infantry. I'll move you down here. End turn. Actually, I'll move my tank back. Move it back in range of my other tank. Alright, rest in peace. Well, I mean, the game is on Advanced Wars by Web Live League, so you know where to look if you want to continue watching. It's just unfortunate that I can't continue giving my commentary as I go over it. But the general idea is just stall, minimize fights, then win with Lightning Strike, that's it. While also trying not to give up too many properties along the way. Goodbye.